Have you ever wondered how smart your cat really is? Well, someone actually tried giving their cats an IQ test. And honestly, what happened next was ridiculous. YouTuber Half Asleep Chris set out on this hilarious mission to test the intelligence of his two beloved cats, Ralph and Bella. And the results? They were both adorable and kind of embarrassing. Let's break down exactly what happened and why this so-called IQ test might reveal more about cat behavior than actual intelligence. It all started with a simple idea. Could you really test how clever a cat is? Chris first tried using a human IQ test on Ralph. You know, questions like, complete the analogy by underlining 2 words from the list. But Ralph? Yeah, Ralph wasn't exactly filling in the blanks. It was clear that wasn't going to work. So Chris did what any determined cat parent would do. He spent hours reading books, articles, and online quizzes to design his own custom feline IQ test. And he gave it the perfect name: the seriously unscientific and borderline silly Cat Reasoning Intelligence and Behavior Exam. A bit much? Yeah, but also kind of perfect. Now the first test? A bird video on TV. If the cats quickly realized it was fake, they'd score high marks. But if they kept trying to catch the birds on screen, yeah, not so clever. Chris filmed birds from his own garden and played the video for Ralph first. And immediately, Ralph was locked in, standing on his hind legs, pawing at the screen. This went on for 15 whole minutes. Bella soon joined in, just as obsessed. At no point did either of them realize they couldn't actually catch the birds. Bottom marks for both. Next, a mirror test. Would they recognize their own reflections? Turns out they weren't impressed. Ralph barely noticed his reflection at all. Bella? Completely unbothered. Both scored full marks. Okay, what about putting a string on their backs? A clever cat would try to get rid of it. Ralph didn't care. Bella didn't care. In fact, Bella looked kind of fashionable wearing it. Intelligence? 0. Style points? Maximum. Then came the toy test. Could they find their favorite toy if it was hidden? Bella aced it, finding her toy in seconds. Ralph? Ralph also nailed it. For once, both cats looked like geniuses. The next part of the test was more about their daily behavior. And here they actually started to shine. Both cats wake up like clockwork, demanding food with relentless meows. Bella even steals Chris's spot in bed afterward, while Ralph stays up until exactly 11 a.m. Predictable routines? Apparently a good sign of feline intelligence.
When it came to bedtime, Bella had a cute little routine of needing a fluffy jumper before curling up to sleep. Ralph did his own thing. Sometimes here, sometimes there. 1 point for effort, Ralph.
What about food preferences? Bella's ridiculously picky. She'll only eat one specific brand, alternating between gravy and jelly. Ralph, on the other hand, happily steals Bella's leftovers. Communication? Full marks again. Both cats had mastered the art of leading their humans to the food bowl. They even used different sounds to ask for different things, but honestly, their vocabulary wasn't winning any awards. Final big question. How intelligent are they overall? Chris gave Ralph a 4 out of 10, not the brightest spark. Bella, a solid 6. Both landed somewhere around average cat intelligence. But here's the thing, none of that really matters, because being a good cat isn't about IQ points. It's about being happy, friendly, playful, affectionate. And honestly, Ralph and Bella have all of that covered. They're endlessly entertaining, and maybe just a little dopey. But who wants a cat plotting world domination anyway? Sometimes, a loaf of bread on your bed is exactly what you need.